day and welcome to Unilag TV News. I am Vina Peters. We begin with our environs. In preparation for NUGA 2022, which is themed Education and Culture, the director for the Center for Entrepreneurship and Development Center, University of Lagos, Professor Sunday Abayomi Adebisi, who is of the belief that the only way to curb unemployment in Nigeria is through entrepreneurship.
The only singular way to curb unemployment in Africa and in Nigeria, which is not, an exception, is entrepreneurship. There are no two ways about it. You see, the jobs are not there. About 40% of the youth population today are unemployed. And the youth of this nation is about 62-63%. If you look at the average of 200 million, that we say we are, it means that, in this nation, the age between 15 and 35 population, they are 120 million. And about 40% of the 120 million are unemployed. That is, more than 50 million people, bigger than the population of Canada plus Finland. So then that's a serious issue. The only thing we need to do is to toe the line of entrepreneurship and to infuse the entrepreneurship orientation into our youth, especially those in the university and tertiary education system, so as for them to be able to create the decent job that they themselves will do in the future.
Now, this gave birth to the student startup market for NUGA, which will be for its students to showcase their products and enterprises to the teeming population, which will be at the 2022 NUGA from March 16th to 26th, holding at the University of Lagos.
Some of them that are creating solutions, you understand, fintech, solutions, solution that talks about, proper identity, is there. We now have the non-technology, businesses. We have Yummy Cake, an amazing cake. The lady, is already doing amazingly in the university. We have Senicraft. Senicraft today at a standardized leather making factory that competes with what comes out of Italy. I mean it. That compete with what comes out of Italy. The finishing is super. It's a top notch. The leather is a top notch leather that she uses to create bags, to create a whole lot of products. So we have many of them in the food industry. You understand, the fresh food. We have the one in the burger business. We have the one in the we have the one in the noodles business. We have the one, in fashion design, a whole lot of them, in fashion design. In fact, we have the one that is doing amazing well already, sending his product outside the nation. That is Faith Fashion Design. Is the one that keeps me most of the time. My native and so many of my clothing. So we have a whole lot of them that are doing amazing jobs in terms of entrepreneurship, creating services and products that I believe that the society, the community of University of Lagos and other people that come from outside will equally appreciate.
He therefore advises the government to key into the entrepreneurship scheme in all the tertiary institutions for all courses so that students are equipped before graduation. This will prepare them towards self-reliance, thereby adding value to society. Into the education segment, the United Nations Information Center, in collaboration with the Lagos State Education District 3, said that quality education is critical to achieving all the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, noting that acquiring education should not just be about securing employment, but also for creating opportunities and building capacity needed for a great future. The event, which was themed Redefining the Value of Education for the Benefit of Today's Students, was held in honor of the outgoing Tutor General and Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Education District 3, Dr. Mrs. Olufolayemika Abiose Ayondele, who pointed out that many students are not interested in education anymore because of the lack of employment among graduates. She also added that the fact society now celebrates people who are wealthy even without any formal education contributes to the young people's lack of interest in education. Still on education, The authorities of Obafemi Awolowo University Ile-Ife have inaugurated the new Student Union Executive for the 2021 and 2022 parliamentary session after a ban of 4 years have been lifted. The new union executives were sworn in by the Vice-Chancellor Professor Eyitope Ogunbodede at the Africa Amphitheatre of the university. The management finally inaugurated members of the Central Executive Council student representatives and hall executives 6 months after the union's election. A union officer Sombade says the inauguration had been long overdue and that the spirit of unionism had been weakened over time. The delay of the inauguration was linked to the protest that was held in October after the union's election. Lastly, on education, the provost, Wavecrest College of Hospitality, Rosanna Fosuelo, who spoke during the 20th matriculation ceremony for the 2021 and 2022 academic session of the college in Lagos, says the future for the workplace globally lies in skill acquisition and not degrees, enjoining students to acquire innovative skills in their career path for excellent and future performance. She also urged them to be competent, innovative, and enterprising as they commence their academic program. Into the world of entertainment, Ayode Ronald is a final year student of the Department of Adult Education at the University of Lagos. He is inspired by the entirety of African culture and its music, and also the desire to continue making art. He looks up to the likes of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, Ayodeji Ibrahim Balogun, and Style Plus. Speaking on school and his music, the final year student says he's basically just trying to love the best of both worlds for now. Doing both is really demanding for him, but as a creative, he has to make do with any situation he finds himself in. Check him out on Instagram at Ray98Official. And that's it on Unilag TV News. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get updates on all our videos. Now, don't forget to also follow us across all social media platforms at Unilag on TV. Many thanks for watching. My name is Bina Peters. Good day.